Faded Glory. By Dan Mason. The Admiral's Indulgence. Part 1. Rear. Admiral Michael Hayes had spent most of his life navigating the high seas, commanding fleets and making decisions that shaped military operations. But here, in the dim light of the massage parlor, all of that seemed distant. The place smelled faintly of lavender, with soft music playing in the background. He was far from the stern life of a Navy officer. A young Chinese woman named May approached him. She was delicate but confident, with porcelain skin that glowed under the warm lights. Her silky black hair was tied in a loose bun, and she wore a red silk robe embroidered with golden flowers. Her eyes met his, and she smiled softly, her expression inviting yet mysterious. "Come with me, Admiral," she said in a gentle voice, offering her hand. Admiral Hayes felt a strange mix of excitement and nervousness, something that tugged at him in a way that was both unsettling and alluring. He hesitated for a moment, but then took her hand. Her grip was firm, yet her fingers were soft and warm. As May led him through the parlor, the sound of water trickling from fountains and the muted whispers of others in the building seemed to blur into the background. She glanced over her shoulder, her dark eyes catching his as she smiled again. "You work hard, Admiral. You deserve to relax." He said nothing, merely nodding as she led him deeper into the parlor, past closed doors where other men no doubt sought solace in the anonymity of their indulgences. They reached a small room with dim lighting, a large shower table at the center. The room was filled with the scent of jasmine, steam rising from the warm water cascading over the shower head. "Here," May whispered as she guided him toward the table. "Disrobe." Admiral Hayes swallowed, feeling a flush of heat that had little to do with the warmth of the room. He had been in countless foreign ports, but something about this moment felt different. The air was thick with the anticipation of something forbidden, something dangerous. Slowly he disrobed, folding his uniform carefully and placing it aside, as if to remind himself that he was still the man who commanded respect and authority. May stood by the table, her robe hanging loosely around her, eyes tracing his every move. Once he was fully undressed, she smiled again. "Lie down. Face down," she instructed, her voice calm and soothing. Hayes lay down on the shower table, the cool surface beneath him sending a shiver up his spine. The steam in the air settled over his body, but it was the sensation of vulnerability that weighed heavier than anything else. He closed his eyes as he felt May's hands on his shoulders, guiding him into position. She adjusted the table, the sound of water trickling from the shower head above filling the room.